Okay, alright, so this video is for my friend, and she was wondering about homeschool, and we just got our Sonlight curriculum in today, and I took everything out, and there is a lot. So I'm just going to start with the little stuff first before I get to the teacher's guide, because the teacher's guide is pretty big. So first off, we got a timeline book in which anything, an important event or when something was invented or anything, you will just write down like what happened and in what year. And they actually have stickers to put on there. So say George Washington was president, or he was actually born in 1732, 1799. You would just put that in the book.
Yeah.
Behind that, we have a world. Oh, now you hear my son. The world map and the United States map, and you just write in whatever. And you have your markers there to write on it, and it can be erased. Now the next thing, let's see, okay, yeah, we'll get to the books. And there's a lot of books. There is one stack. There is 2 stacks. There's 3 stacks. So yeah, you have a lot of reading to do. So you got Pedro's Journal by the Great Horn Spoon, Thomas Alva Edison, The Story of Harriet Tubman, Shades of Grey, Old Yeller, Turn Homeward Hannah Lee, The Wright Brothers, and the Year of the Board in Jackie Robinson, Thimble Summer, Costo, Blackfeet Twin Captures an Elk Dog, Phoebe the Spy, What's the Big Idea of Ben Franklin, The Witch of Blackbird Pond, that looks interesting, Carry On Mr. Bowditch, The 17th Swap, Pocahontas and the Strangers, Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, Miracles on Maple Hill, Across 5 Aprils, A Letter to Mrs. Roosevelt, The Cabin Faced West, The Matchlock Gun, Johnny Treman, The Lewis and Clark Expedition, Diary of an Early American Boy, Tolliver's Secret, Sarah Plain and Tall, Hero Over Here, A Story of World War I, Helen Keller, Moccasin Trail, Caddy Woodlawn, Walk the World's Rim, Little Britches, The Great Turkey Walk, The Great Wheel. Okay, so that's all the books you can read as far as the American history. Then you got your, I guess, workbooks. And this is the landmark history of the American people, from Plymouth to the West. The landmark history of the American people from Charleston to the moon. Then you have a Smithsonian Children's Encyclopedia of American History. And the things about these books, is what I like about them, is like they're in color. Some of them are in color. And this one is too. I mean, I like that. It's really neat. Oh, a welcome letter. And then with that, you have the We Sing America CD and book. And it has songs like just American songs like the Battle Hymn of the Republic, Yankee Doodle. It's got famous quotes by presidents and Martin Luther King Jr. Just a lot of American stuff. And that's what they're studying. They're studying American history. Let me see, what else? The Bible part. They have a CD called The Heavens Declare. In Search of the Source. Starting Strong. Bible studies about the Apostle Peter, about France, and about young heroes. And then they have the American Prayer Guide, and they're also in their studies, they're learning American Indian tribes. So they have an American Indian Prayer Guide. Okay, and science. Science, we get 2 science kits. I know one of them have batteries in it. I really didn't take a look at the other one, but I know it's probably has to do with electricity and magnetism. But in science, they have the Inquisitive Kids Discover and Do Level 4, and you're going to, and it's 90 different science experiments. So science with light, electricity, magnets, motions, and microscopes. They have a book on light and color. So looks like spectrum, filters, electricity and magnetism. Yep. The story of inventions. Energy. It says electricity, heat, power, sun, lighting, fire, combustion, fuel, calorie, radiation, force, science all around you. The mysteries and marvels of science. The book of astronomy and space with internet links. So I guess you can study something and go on the internet. So there's the inside of that. The complete book of the microscope.
Ouch, louder.
So we got microscopic stuff. Now, and these 2 books also have activities using simple things. So this one is electricity. That one is magnetism. So I guess you got cool stuff in there to do too. So that's the science. And now, let's see. This is a little bit of the language arts. You got the American Book of American Children's Poems. You're learning poems. Well, this one's her spelling. That one's her spelling book. Sequential spelling. Actually, I think this is yours, Isabella. See the 1? That's 1st grade. We put that in the wrong pile. Sorry, that's not 1. And, well, math now. So we got Math-tacular 3.
Mama, the water's coming out.
Okay, yeah, we got multiplication, division, short and long, estimation, equations, factors, prime numbers, just different stuff in there. I think it's on the DVD. Math 4, teaching textbook Math 4. This is their workbook. It is that thick. I don't know how many pages this is. 609. About 700 pages. So that's their textbook to do. This is the answer key. Don't let them know where it's at. And the CD-ROM set. I think you can put this on the computer, and they could do it on the computer. I believe it's the same thing as the textbook, but it's like automatic grading and things. Let's see, interactive lectures with lots of real world applications. So that's the math. Okay, and that is all that. Now here is your teacher's guide. So you got Introduction to American History, 1 year condensed. This is core D plus E. So it's taking both cores and kind of mixing it together and putting it into 1 year. Page. So we got maps. I believe these are markable maps. Again, they can use their markers. Let's see, instructor's guide and notes. Okay, welcome. This is the table of contents, which is yay long. Okay, and so I got the, there's not a front page to that. And the science is with it. So, first things first. 1 through, if you can see, 36 weeks of your instructor's guide. So week 1, it's going to list the days of the week. Now either you can pick 4 days or 5 days. We got the 5-day one. First, going to start out with the Bible. They're going to read. They're actually going to read out of the Bible too, also, and memorize verses out of the Bible. And we saw the American Prayer Guide. They're going to read like day 1, day 2. It's going to tell you what they should be doing. History and Geography, Pedro's Journal. They're going to read out of that, and then they're going to sing. Actually, this is in the book, page 12. And then more reading. Their read alouds, walk around the room. Well, the poems ain't till the 2nd day. Then they're going to read Costo. Then your other subjects, you can fill it in, or the science one, actually that's inside of here, on back here. And there's your science. Again, days of the week. It's going to tell you what to read, what to do. And then it can tell you she's going to do something out of that DVD we have. And that's going to be on day 4. And it's just like that. Just follow through. It's going to show you how to use a schedule. And even in the front, it's going to tell you how to do it. Now, towards the back, if I can do this with one hand. Okay, section 3. Oh. And when they get done with everything, you can give them a little certificate. Section 3, Instructor's Guide Resources. This one tells you like the book list. Like week 1, you're starting with these books. And it just goes down history. Week 1, you're starting with that book. So you don't have to stick like everything together. You just pick out what you need for that week and so on. Let's see. Timeline figure. Scope and sequence of the core. So you can plan ahead. Like it'll tell you like what week, what memory work they'll be doing, what they're going to be reading, the American Indians they're going to be learning, History and Social Studies, the First Americans and Christopher Columbus. Geography, North and South America. Biography, Christopher Columbus. So that way, you know, you can look ahead, plan ahead. If you want to start using, you know, just different other resources, you can do that. Let's see. Same thing with the language arts. They're going to be working on first week, nouns and pronouns. Let's see. Phonics. It's going to tell you how to do a research project. They're going to be researching. They're going to be doing book reports, a book commercial, learning how to write a speech. They will be talking in front of people. Let's see, research paper. Let's see. This is all field trip planning. If you're planning a field trip, you know, additional schedule pages. Okay, book list again. Science supplies. Yeah, this is the stuff that they give you. This is the stuff you're going to have to find. So, also, you know, keep getting a head start. Okay, section 4, new user information. How to assemble your instructor guide. So how to put it together. Okay. Getting organized for the year. Record keeping. Well, we live in Oklahoma, so we don't have to do that. Understanding the structure of your guide. Okay. Tips on using the internet. And it's just got tips. And your binder labels. You can take these off, write what it is you're doing, and stick it on the binder. So it's easy to find the right binder for whatever kid you're teaching. Okay, so I think that about covers it. I tried to be as fast as possible. So we got Introduction to American History and the Science E, Electricity, Magnetism, and Astronomy. So, okay, well, there's that. If you have any questions, just PM me. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.